I gotta call the, I need my email.
Only thing on my list today. I got emails to take care of later, but that's a labeling problem. I think that's emails to respond to, that's a huge problem. My main focus on both.
Alright, so we got TikTok right there. For some reason it's not showing our chat, but it's okay, I'll pop it up right now. Well, hello, boys. Hi, Nita.
Yeah.
He's in the chat right there.
Already?
About
The camera's still up? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the camera.
Oh, it did. There we go. Back. The people in our TikTok chat will pop up right there. Up TikTok. And then go live on Instagram. We're live.
All right, let's have a seat, guys.
2, 3. I just gotta get Facebook's chat.
You gotta get it.
See, it's broken on the chat. That's Instagram's chat.
Who's over there?
YouTube is right here.
Got live chat.
Yep. Let's do this so you can see it better. Yeah.
Jump in there, Blake.
On the side seat.
Grab the other one over there. If you want a headset, Dan, it's right over there.
If I can get Facebook chat because I don't know if you're logged in. That password's gonna.
Here.
Test, test, test.
Test.
Let's see.
Once you log into Facebook, you can get your chat.
It logs in. What's going on, everybody? It's been a long time since we've been around. I don't remember what it was, Kelly.
You know what? I think I'm gonna remember.
Oop, why did it do this?
I know what it is.
There it goes.
What's up, Grim Reapers?
There you go. You're live.
Wait.
All right, everybody. So we're going live right now. We haven't been live in a long time. We got Daniel Riddle next to me here on my left-hand side. What's the name of your company, Daniel? Here you go.
Solar panel cleaning by Dan.
And behind me, D&B Property Maintenance, Mr. Blake, with his lovely son.
Solar panel cleaning by
Hello,
Dan.
everybody.
And behind me,
I gotta delay these
D&B
headphones.
Property
Same-
Maintenance,
same
Mr.
here.
Blake.
Yeah, we gotta
That's
delay.
With
It's
his
because,
lovely
we're
son.
It's
repeating
solar
what
panel
we
cleaning.
said. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta delay that. So bear along with us just for 1 second. We're getting, we're starting to do 4 live streams now. So we're live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Something new with the program what we're doing here. So our new monitor, we can monitor who all's live with us right now. So everybody that's logging in, that's going live with us in the chat boxes, thank you so much. Instagram, everybody logged in, I see you. If you got any questions or concerns, feel free to chime in. I'll see your messages. If you want to call in, you're more than welcome to call in. If you got my number, call me. If you got questions, if you just want to me to give you the number, it's 440-9063. So today, what we want to talk about, I did a little bit of a post earlier for a company that out of Orlando, Florida, Mr. Juan Saldridge, All Solar Cleaning Services. So here, when you're working with companies, you know, we work with multiple companies throughout the United States and around the world. So whenever they call us in and they want us to do a bid, or if they want us to help them with a job, they will, you know, to keep everything fair and square, they'll ask you to sign an NDA, non-compete. You may do a contract with them, but those are law-abiding contracts that you'll sign. Nothing wrong with them. I sign them all the time. A lot of times, if we're doing government contracts and all this kind of stuff, these are things that, you know, you don't want somebody trying to steal from you. You know, and then you don't want them to start talking to your customer, and then it causes infringement between you and, you know, your customer that you're already working with. And this can become a hassle. So what we do is we will sign a NDA or a non-compete, and then that way everybody knows that we're squared away and we're not going to be trying to steal each other's jobs. So recently, had a customer call me up from Orlando, Florida. Juan has this big account, and first thing we did is I signed all the documents, sent them back down to him, and then once he, you know, give it over to his customer, we all did some Zoom calls. I didn't have to fly down there and do job walks with him, or we didn't have to go to boardrooms and do face-to-face. We can do everything with our technology now. We can go live. We can do a Zoom call. So after I started, you know, getting documentation of what locations they have, solar panel farms, what size they are, you know, what type of cleaning they need and stuff like that, and plus the buildings as well. So this is another one. This was with buildings. We got all the information we need, and then once I got that, I went back to Juan, and then we started talking about what equipment he needs. So Juan ended up getting 3 4.0s and 3 J. Racenstein rotary brushes, the new version. So he's able to send multiple people out to go do these jobs. Right there, Caitlin, that looks good. To go out and do these jobs, because some of them are like one-man teams. So with this contract here alone, you're going to be running skids with rotary brushes, you're going to be running robots, and you're also going to be running the heavy equipment, the skid steers with the big brushes on the megawatt farms. So this is all going to work out. It's going to be a good thing for everybody. And Juan doesn't want to come all the way to California to do jobs, and you know, neither do I want to go all the way to Florida to do the job. So we're going to try to meet in the middle. So we're going to work from Florida to Texas, and then from California to Texas. So I'll be helping these out. But getting back to the topic of the contracts, the non-compete, the NDAs, a lot of people get scared when they're being bound to a contract and they don't know what it is. Well, it's nothing to be worried about, guys. It's just a simple, it is what it states. It's just that you're not going to compete, and you cannot, the non-disclosure, you cannot talk about what this contracting says. Because when you start dealing with these big megawatt farms or government contractors or big corporations, they don't want you putting your business out there, you know, in the world, or their business out there in the world. Let me rephrase that. So it's not a big deal. We did that. Juan, thank you so much for your business. Congratulations on that contract. And I'm always here for you whenever you need me. Looks like we are up and running with all the streams. I love it. So this is a first for us to be live on all 4 streams, you know, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I'm sitting here reading all the chats and everything. So if anybody's got anything, any questions about what I just talked about, give me a shout out or put a question in a text box, and I'll be more than glad to help you. Moving forward, podcast. I will be back doing podcasts now. We updated the podcast table and put some new stuff in so I can monitor everything. And, you know, sometimes I'll be a one-man show, but like today we got Dan and Blake in. Blake's getting some work done on his trailer outside. Dan, what'd you come by? Just to see me? Just to come by and see me. Give a
Just
card.
to hang out.
Yeah, just to hang out. But these are guys, we all work together. You know, they do work for me. And, you know, if they need anything done, their equipment done, we work on it and we repair it for them. So it's like I said, you know, I say this all the time. Team, T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. And we work together as a team. If we need help, we help each other out.
Yep. Singing away.
I love it. What is it like to be young with no responsibilities?
No kidding.
Phenomenal.
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 Awesome.
If you want to talk, there's a mic over there, Blake. So, what's going on with AM pressure washing? So, AM pressure washing, we have been doing a lot of builds, even through the holidays. We were blessed this year. Last year in November, right before Thanksgiving, we took a nosedive. This year, we stayed busy all through the holiday seasons, and we're still continue being busy. I guess maybe due to the election or whatever, people feel more comfortable and warm and fuzzy about spending money. But a lot of companies are getting out there. The big thing that we're dealing with right now, the floodgates opened up last week with all of the Palisades and Altadena and all the fires and everything right now. So we pretty much almost got our schedule filled up next week. We started cleaning last week, help all these homeowners out. A lot of these homeowners that got displaced that were fortunate enough to be able to keep their house, they got to get everything cleaned up. And we got one that I was looking at today, so it wasn't a red phosphorus, it was a white phosphorus.
Oh.
Because when they showed me the picture, I said, did the company or the homeowner spray something on their house? I was like, what is that? And then, the customer that we're having to do the cleaning for, he said, oh no, they sprayed white phosphorus. And they got a huge home in Palisades. Every window has black wrought iron around the window. Guess what? All the paint is coming off.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever you spray phosphorus, a lot of people don't realize this, it is aluminum awnings, the metal around windows. If you got metal windows, any wrought iron, any patio furniture, that phosphorus eats that paint right off of it. So just FYI. Some of the homes that were close to the fires they're having to replace all their outdoor furniture, their patio cushions, and all that kind of stuff from holes in it.
That's a lot.
From the little embers blowing, but luckily it didn't ignite and catch everything on fire. A lot of people don't realize, they say, oh, it's just another fire in California, but they don't realize what extent this fire did this time. When you go into these communities and you look around and there's nothing but ash and a chimney sticking up or stuff like that, you don't really see and realize how much damage it done. Out of all the years I've lived in California, I've been here since 1990. I had to deal with the Northridge earthquake. We had a fire back in 2018 around Pepperdine University in Malibu that we dealt with, but I have never seen the extent of what Mother Nature can do. Crazy ordeal. How are you guys doing, Blake?
We got because of the winds and even without the fire, we had a lot of repairs to fences.
Fences?
A lot of fences falling down, throwing those back up.
Around homes or what?
Yeah, there's a lot of residentials. We had some communities that we helped maintenance that basically yes. Good morning. But basically all their where all their service panels are, like the electrical boxes, everything like that.
Yeah.
Huge heavy doors, they just blew off.
Really?
And so we had to go up there, reattach those. It was a lot of dealing with wind damage than more of the fire stuff.
A lot of people don't realize we were having 70, 80, 90 mile per hour winds, and I think we even got over 100 miles per hour dealing in some of the locations. And you don't realize whenever you have these major fires, you will get fire tornadoes. And just the amount of wind and destruction that these fires do, and then once you start burning, like California, we're known for palm trees. That's one of the first things that catches on fire is the palm trees, and all those embers in that palm trees is blowing everywhere, or any tree. And yeah, it was pretty crazy how much damage this fire done. So Malibu, I haven't drove down Malibu yet, but Palisades and Altadena, we're in those areas right now. So I'm going to be very surprised getting on PCH in Santa Monica and driving down and seeing all of the homes that burnt right there on the water, on the beach. So that's going to be pretty crazy to see. I haven't seen it, and right now I don't even want to try to drive down there unless we have to go down there, with business to do a job.
Right.
But yeah, the calls are coming in. I'm reaching out. If anybody that lives out here in California that's up in that area that has jobs, if you need help and you're overwhelmed with your company, feel free to reach out. If I got the availability and you need help, I'll be more than glad to help you out. And I'm sure Blake and Dan will as well, because they have their own pressure washing companies as well.
I went to Carson, California, and did a house roof and the concrete and pavers in front of the home and solar panel in Carson, California for a fireman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's even that far over from the Palisades. Distance-wise, they're getting the effect over there as well.
That's crazy.
Lots of ashes and dirt.
Yeah, I'm seeing some of the people here on Instagram talking about the fires as well. They're getting a lot of business off the fires. We're tracking surrounding areas. Grimer, we can help on Saturdays. Right on, Grimer. See what we got going on over here on some of the other chats. Some of the other ones, people are not chiming in. But let's see, YouTube. Well, there's my lovely wife. Hello, boys. Hello, Anita.
What's up, Nita?
I see y'all and hear y'all.
morning.
LOL. Oh, so Nita can hear us. So that's good that everybody can hear us. Let's see. I live next to Carson here in Carson, right on Compton. I see everybody chatting in Instagram. Everybody loves Instagram today. YouTube ain't doing that much.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, it's daytime. A lot of people are at work. So anybody that tunes in later, you've heard what we've been talking about. If you got anything you want to say, you can always go into my profiles and answer questions as well afterwards. It's not a problem. We'll be more than glad to help you out. The whole thing about the new podcast starting back up, back in the days, we used to do like an hour podcast. Well, you know, after the first 15, 20 minutes, it becomes snoozeville. You get tired of listening to me or whoever I got on here, and we don't need to be doing it that long. You know, everybody else has a life, and we're not going to be taking time away from you. But the main topics we, talked about today is the fires. If anybody needs help out there, if I need help, you can always shoot me an email. My email is mark@ampw.co, not .com, .co. To go on any of my social media, you'll see all my information. You can call me as well if you need help. I have people everywhere. And if I know you need help, I got people that I can, share to you, customers that I can share to you that can go out there and help you. Because it's going to be, the more that we're going now that they're starting to let the homeowners go back to their homes, it's going to get very overwhelming with everybody. We can't clean everything because we're going to have help from a lot of people. And we're talking about the surrounding homes, surrounding communities that didn't get burnt down. And we got more rain coming in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I think, next week out here. So that'll help get some of the dust and the ash down as well, which is a good thing. When you're out there dealing with that stuff, luckily we had a little bit of rain. What was it, last weekend? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a little bit of rain to get some of this dust down, and that's a good thing. We need to get all of as much down as we can because you don't want to be breathing that stuff. Everybody have to be wearing masks and everything. But other stuff around here, we got equipment. We got the new J. Racenstein rotary brushes in about a month ago. And those things have been going out the door like crazy. Everybody likes a new brush. It's very durable. We got skids in stock, which you can see behind me. And we've got other equipment. We got pressure washers with burners and all that stuff. So if you're out there doing any cleaning and you're growing your business, you're starting to get a lot of calls to come out and clean. If you don't have the equipment, give me a call. We'll work something out. I've got a bunch of it in stock for people that needs it. So a lot of people are having problems getting equipment here in California because you know who. And but nevertheless, we were able to get equipment in, and I've got inventory. So if you need anything, give me a call. What you got going on, Dan?
Just doing a lot of solar myself, a lot of roofs and concrete issues around the city of Elsinore. And I just said a few minutes ago that I was in Carson, California, and they have a lot of dirty yards and stuff like that from the fires. So if you need help, just give me a call. My number is 951-775-5928. And if you're looking me up on my website, it's solarpanelcleaningbydan.com.
You want to give your credentials out?
Oh, yeah, sure. D&B Property Maintenance. We're located in Redlands. The number on that is 909-522-6644. All exterior maintenance for all properties. The only thing we don't do is landscaping. So
Yeah.
anything from concrete grinding, 88 bump stops, bollards, pothole fills, that's all the kind of stuff that we do.
So this goes to anybody that's out there doing the cleaning. Educate your customers and anybody that's watching that's not in the pressure washing field that has homes in California and throughout the United States, but especially here in California. If you have a home and you have a lot of vegetation, cut it back. Check your house. If you have roof tiles that are cracked, you don't realize when embers are blowing from a fire, a little ember can get up underneath your roof tile and it can start festering in there and it can catch your house on fire. We just cleaned one in Palisades last week that was like a almost 7,000 square foot home. There were so many broke roof tiles on that home. We had to literally wash around them because we didn't want water going into the house. But we took pictures of everything and we documented everything so that way we could show the homeowner and then they could get a roofing company out there and get their roof redone. That's where a lot of people don't realize either vegetation around your house or broken roof tiles. That's where the embers go, and that's how you start your house. You catch your house on fire.
A lot of them slide down, so you got to push them back or tell the owner to have somebody go up there and take a look.
And that's another thing in California. Everybody that has homes, we don't have tar shingles out here. We have clay tile roofs. People don't realize the very bottom row next to the bottom of the roof, that is the only row that gets anchored to your roof. All the other ones stack in place. And as they stack them, well, guess what? When we have an earthquake, it shakes them down. And so, if you ever have a pretty strong earthquake, like a 3.5 or higher, you need to get up on your roof and make sure all your tile, you don't have none slid down. That way you can push them back up in place. The way they build these tiles, they lock. They're like a Lego. They lock in place, but they're not anchored down. So, welcome to California. Being lazy, I only anchor in the bottom row. I'd anchor every daggum row. But yeah, that's just the way it is out here in California. Well, guys, if you don't have nothing else.
Actually, one thing, just because we get questions for it all the time, I don't know your audience here, if they're primarily in residential or commercial.
We're around the world.
But one of the things, at least in California, that I found that is also a tactic that has worked in other states, for anybody who's looking to get into commercial or boost up their commercial work, the two areas of prospecting that I've found that has been the highest in ROI, that's the cheapest, is simply cold calling the property management company and getting an email of a decision maker and cold emails. Literally just sending cold emails. We have gotten 5 new property management clients in the last week just off cold emails.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know where to reach. And think about it, homeowners are not even back at their home. Even though we have cell phones and everything else, right now they're just trying to figure out if the insurance company is going to pay for what they've lost or repair what's been damaged. And they're calling their insurance companies, and then they're getting what do you call it? Not reviews, but referrals of companies to call to come out and start pricing everything. So a lot of people don't know who to call or whatever. I've been getting a lot of cold calls from homeowners, to come clean their property. But we're pretty popular out there in the social media world and on Google and Google My Search and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you can send out information, emails and everything else. You can find there's different programs you can get where you can send out a mass email to a lot of people and help them out. If they don't want it, they'll block you and you just keep pushing. It's okay. It's not a big deal. But if anybody needs anything, we're here. So give us a call, and thank you for tuning in. And if you guys ain't got nothing else,
Tell me the phone number.
Yeah, everybody knows my number. It's 951-440-9063. So thank you for tuning in. We're back live now, and you'll see me drop in. So follow me on all of my streams. If you don't follow me now, hit subscribe on my YouTube. Follow me on, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And we'll always do a post when we're going to go live. I think Kaylin threw out one today that we're going to go live around noon. But we'll always try to give you guys a heads up. If you don't get to watch it, when we go, watch it at a later date. You got any questions, you got all my information. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day. Have a great weekend, and be safe.
Later, guys.